Hello, this is Negro Exciting News Fun, and I'm your host, DJ S. So, what happened? I was overhearing three women talking, yeah, and I was overhearing three women talking, and they were talking about their housing situation, yeah. So it's like maybe these women, these girls, are planning to team up and share accommodation because it's very expensive here in the UK now, especially London, to live, to survive here. So these girls are working so hard and somehow they're not making it, and it's like they all maybe have to leave their accommodation. One's been at her place for a year and she's got to move on now, and the other one's got issues. So anyway, the three of them are there talking. So I'm listening to them, and now, one of them starting to make kind of, the laws about her situation and where she wants to move to. So yes, I want to move, but it's got to be very quiet. Yeah, I don't want to hear no noise. I don't want to hear no noise. I don't want to hear no traffic. I don't want to hear any noise. Yeah. Then what did she go on to say? Yeah. Then she went on to say, yeah, she's got a cat. Yeah. Then she went on to say that the price has got to suit her. The price has got to be right for her. Then one of the other two girls said, well, you have to pay, what the landlord wants. Then she just kind of said, oh, whatever. I can't remember what she fucking said. It was just a, it's just a fucking joke. Yeah. So she thinks that she's going to move somewhere, it's going to be cheap, and everywhere she goes, someone's going to accept her cat. Yeah? That's the problem, unless you have your own place, you can't have pets. Yeah? Unless you have your own place, you're rooted to that place, you cannot really have pets. You got to have your own permanent accommodation before you start buying pets. Yeah, I mean, even if you're on your own, yeah, and you have a pet, it means you can't even go holiday unless you're going to find someone to feed your pets while you're on holiday. There's so many things you cannot do, once you have a pet. So the last thing I'm going to fucking do, yeah, the last thing I'm going to do if I'm not, concretely established in my home, my accommodation, is to buy a pet. Yeah. So then one of the other girls was saying, yes, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. Then what I remember she said is, and he has to go away at weekends. Yeah, he mustn't be there at the weekend. So I'm like, huh? I didn't say nothing, but I'm just listening. So she wants to move in with a man, but at the weekend, when she's at home, somehow he must not be there. Are you for real? You're living in a man's house, but you don't want to see him. Where did these women get this attitude from? Do you know what I mean? What did the other girl say? She seemed more reasonable. Well, to be honest with you, maybe she was just kind of joining in the conversation, but she don't really have to move. But the other two definitely have to move. Yeah? So, one wants to pay the price she wants. It has to be absolutely quiet. Shh. Yeah? She can't hear a pin drop. Yeah? She got a cat. I mean, how the hell do you think you'd be moving into someone's house with a cat? Yeah? I mean, you need to rent your own penthouse somewhere. Yeah, in Docklands. You go down Docklands and pay £2,000 a week to live there in a penthouse. Yeah? And they just seem so unreasonable. I mean, who's going to have them in their house? If I was a fucking landlord, yeah, I think very carefully about letting them come and stay in my place, especially the one with who has the cat. Yeah, you just hear the attitude. She's going to give you hell. If it's not one thing, it's going to be another. She won't pay the rent. I know she won't. She's not going to pay the rent. She's not going to pay the rent on time. She's going to give you hell to pay the rent. I can tell. Yeah. And then she wants it to be quiet, and she thinks she must have her cat. Yeah. And the other one, you know, she wants to live with a man. Yeah. She specifically said, and he has to be away working at the weekend. Now, how do you think how you think you're gonna find that? Have you ever seen that advert in the newspaper or the internet? You know, a flat apartment for rent, house for rent. The landlord will be there Monday to Friday, but at the weekends he'll be gone. He'll be working or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's just ridiculous. In London, it's hard enough to find any way to live as it is. Yeah, that's why everyone's sharing. Yeah, the prices are extortionate. No one can afford it, and then you can't be making all these silly rules up, and you definitely cannot have a cat. I mean, that girl made her chances of finding accommodation so much harder. Getting this pet. Yeah. I mean, even me, I would love to have a dog. Yeah. Have a little fucking pit bull, a little fucking staff, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. A little fucking dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe. But it's not sensible for me. It's not logical. You know what I mean? I'm a man who wants to jump on a plane and fucking fly out of the country. Yeah? Who's gonna look after the fucking dog? Motherfucker can't look after himself. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Nah. These women, they're just funny. Anyway, DJS, and I'm out.